There's another big game this week. We got us another home. Matter of fact, we got several homecomings. Y'all probably gonna hear me talk about homecomings till I'm blue in the face. But this homecoming here, this one is between Alabama State and Jackson State. That's right, guys. I'm trying to figure out, should I call this the revenge game? Because y'all remember what happened last year when Jackson State went and played Alabama State at the ASU Stadium last year, don't you? Y'all don't. Remember after Jackson State lost the game, Coach Prime picture showed up on the screen with him with the ELK glasses on, with the Jerry curl that looked dry but was actually wet picture. Y'all remember that picture, right? Yeah, they put that picture up on the jumbotron after JSU lost to Alabama State. Not to mention, I'm wondering, will Coach Prime a little revenge this week? I mean, or will Alabama A&M come and spoil Jackson State homecoming? Anybody out there think that can happen? Hey, leave a comment below and let me know. You know what time it is. Hey, we're going to go ahead and get a pregame breakdown. We're going to get on into this thing right now. It's your favorite coach back at it again, 10 toes down, about to tell you how it all went down. This is Tomorrow Leader Sports Network with your host, Coach Walker. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell to get all upcoming videos. And for all my leaders out there, y'all know the drill. Y'all know the routine. Y'all know what time it is. If y'all ain't done so already, man, hit that notification bell so you get all upcoming videos. Like, comment, and share these videos as well, guys. And not to mention, tap in a friend or two and tell them to come on in. It's nothing but positive vibes over here. We're just having a good time talking about HBCU sports. But before I go any further, everybody make sure y'all follow us on social media. The links are listed down below in the description, guys. So without further ado, Coach going to go ahead and tap on in this thing, and we're going to get straight down to it because you know what? I'm trying to dig in my bag to see exactly who's going to be the starting quarterback this week for Alabama State because remember, Ryan Nettles was out last week against the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff because he was injured in the FAMU game, which they lost 28-0. So we already know Alabama State has one loss in the East Division of the SWAC Conference, and currently Jackson State is still undefeated. So there's a lot on the line in this game. We're going to see some fireworks in this thing. It's going to be a little chippy. It's going to be some folks out there trying to, draw their line in the sand, letting the other team know, hey, look, you ain't the boss of me. So we're going to fight. We're going to go ahead and get into it just so I can give you a quick rundown of what we're looking to see here. And as I stated, Miles Crowley probably will end up being the starting quarterback this week. I'm trying to figure out if it's going to be Nettles or Crowley. But from what I saw of Miles Crowley last week against the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff, the young man has a nice touch on the ball, placing the ball where the defensive backs on the defense, they're not able to get to the ball to intercept the ball. Now, he threw for 298 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 1 interception last week against the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff. If I was a bet man, I would think that coach is going to stick with Crowley this game to see what he can do against that Jackson State defense. The big uglies up front for Alabama State, number 76, Jimmy Jenkins, number 63, Robert Alston, number 55, Samuel Blackshear, number 60, Josh Andren, number 62, Dominic Boyd. You got to keep the pocket clean for your quarterbacks. You got to keep opening up those holes to allow Ja'Cory Merritt and Ezra Gray to get busy out there on the field, letting them do their thing like they normally do. You already know they just need a small crease for them to hit it and go. And if that's the case, guess what? It's going to be off to the races. One thing for certain, two things for sure. Whichever quarterback is underneath center this weekend, this Saturday, please don't go out there being Superman. Just get out there and play your game and do what you need to do. Now, the defensive backs for JSU, they're going to get tested a little bit because the Hornets have a young core that consists of Hickson, Coker, Jones, Sharp, and Diop. Now, maybe we may see Damari Van Cleve. I doubt it. I've been looking to see where what's going on with him. I haven't seen him on a roster or anything like that. I mean, I thought that was going to be the big deal, him coming into the program to help them at the receiver position. Haven't seen anything about that as of yet. So I'm going to take that as he's going to be a scratch for this game. Miles Crowley ball for sure that his receivers are able to catch the ball, especially that back shoulder pass that he loves to throw. And, just making sure that, he's not putting his team in a situation where he's turning the ball over. JSU offensive line give another performance against Alabama State like they did against Alabama A&M, their in-state rival. In order for that to happen, the big uglies up front for Jackson State, number 50, Caleb Graham, number 51, Cedric Dunbar, number 70, Kirk Ford, number 74, Tony Gray, and number 72, Dimitri Jordan. The offensive line got to play on the other side of the line of scrimmage. That means on the defensive side of the line of scrimmage. Tony Gray, that move you pulled last week, this one right here, yeah, I need to see a lot more of that from the whole offensive line. Everybody need to get nasty like that and make it happen. I want to see you guys out there with the aggressive pancakes. I want to see you guys knocking defenders off track from getting up the field and making plays on your running backs. I want to see you guys playing on the other side of the daggone ball all daggone day long. I want to see you on the other side of the scrimmage. I don't want to see you in the backfield, cha-cha slide to the back. I want to see you forging forward. That's all we want to see is you forging forward. One thing JSU fans must keep in mind is the Hornets have some gap pluggers on that defensive line. I mean, listen, those gap pluggers on the defensive line of scrimmage for Alabama State, number 99, Brandon Gaddy, number 94, Christian Clark, number 92, Andrew Ogletree, number 96, Jalen Carson, and number 98, Joshua Long, who plans on making it difficult for the Jackson State Tigers offensive linemen all day long. Guys, you better have your lunch ready because guess what? These big boys is coming to eat. And they're looking to knock everything off track that you're thinking you're going to do against their defense today. I'm telling you right now, you guys got to do everything in your power to make sure you keep QB1 Shedeur Sanders clean this week. They believe that show you put on against Alabama A&M last week was a one-trick pony. So they're looking to come in there and kill your daggone homecoming this week by coming to take all the meat off the grill when you're trying to, after the game is over, you want to go get you a good plate and whatnot, sit down and kick it and tailgate with everybody. No. They looking to come in and take all the meat back with them, back to ASU Stadium. They go sit up in the stand and look at the nice little picture they had of Coach Prime up on the jumbotron and eat y'all daggone homecoming feast. So I'm telling you now, y'all better be ready to come get at work this weekend. Alabama State defensive backs, number 6, Roddy Eccles, and number 4, Jaquez Payton. I'm going to put it to you simply plain. Receivers for JSU, they don't have no problem with sticking their nose in there, letting you know you ain't catching that ball. They don't have a problem with coming downhill, dropping that boom on you, letting you know, hey, look, go pick yourself up, go get back in the huddle, try that again, and I'm going to give it to you one more time. Listen, guys, they're coming out there to play physical with you guys this week to let you know that y'all ain't the tops of the SWAC East Division. Teams will be the key because the Hornets have multiple players that can return kickoffs, like Keenan Isaac is averaging 37 yards per return. Now, JSU has multiple returners as Bowden, Martin, and Rucker, who will be key in making sure that JSU has good field position in this game. Now, Alabama State is averaging 17.4 points per game, 2.7 yards per carry, 89.9 yards rushing the ball per game, 197 yards passing per game, 78.6 penalty yards per game, and their time of possession per game is 32 minutes and 49 seconds. Now, third down conversions, they are 29 of 74 and 2 of 6 on fourth down. Red zone, they're 9 of 12, and red zone touchdowns, they are 8 of 12. So, like I said, guys, this is a pretty damn even game for the analytical folks. Now, I like to get the analytics in this thing as well because a lot of times people are trying to figure out, like, all right, coach, you gave me a side salad, but I need some meat and potatoes to go with this. So I'm trying to give you the meat and potatoes to go along with this as well. Now, Jackson State is averaging 27.4 points per game, 3.2 yards per carry. That's a big jump from 1.8. I'm so glad to see that, and I'm hoping it's going to go a little higher this week. They're averaging 90.2 yards per game. Passing is 268 yards, 0.4 yards per game. Penalties, got to work on them penalties. Penalties is 82.8 yards per game. Time of possession is 28 minutes and 28 seconds. Remember, guys, Alabama State, they're averaging 32 minutes and 49 seconds. That means somebody's not gonna have the ball as long as they think they're gonna have it. So this could come down if this is a defensive battle, this game could end up being very close. And you know what? Whoever has the ball last could possibly be the ones that's winning this game. Third down conversions for Jackson State, they are 26 to 65. And fourth down, they are 0 for 4. Red zone attempts, they're 14 to 18. And red zone touchdowns, they're 12 of 18. So, like I said again, this could very well be a close game. This game is going to make for good theater because it's going to be about who wanted the most. I'm sure you've heard me say this phrase before, who going to dig down deep to go get it? That's what this is all about. Who wants the victory the most? And that's who's going to come out with it this week. I'm looking at Alabama State and looking at what they did last year with the pieces that they have on their team. Even though that they have a young receiving core over there for Alabama State, I'm still just trying to piece it together, see, man, which way is this going to go? And I'm going to be real with you. Right now, looking at what JSU is doing and looking at what Alabama State is doing, I'm kind of leaning towards JSU because of what FAMU did to Alabama State's offense, blanking them 28-0. So if Jackson State got the #1 defense, depending upon who you talking to, #1 or #2 behind FAMU, then guess what? That means daggone Jackson State need to bring it. And they need to make sure they're out there putting them points on the board. So I'm gonna go with Jackson State on this one. I'm gonna say 38-21. That's my prediction. But until next time, if you like the content, please like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell to get all upcoming videos. And also, don't forget, follow us on social media. The links are listed down below in the description. And remember, be the one and lead.